What is up, you bushy boys and girls? Back at it again with another dang bushy fitness vid. Today we're going to be talking about the main bushy gym goers concern is why I am not gaining muscle. So how is muscle gained? Is the past tense of gained gunned? I think it's gone. But anyways, before I get started into too much dang rambling, don't forget to follow the dang TikTok, Instagram. TikTok, we're on the road to 300. Instagram, road to 100. Got a couple followers yesterday. Very motivated to keep going. And on the tube, got 6.91K. So 10 more subscribers decided to stick along with the old Bush for the advice that he has. And, maybe watch a few of those past gaming videos, which are also pretty funny. There are 4 ways, or I guess things you need to gain muscle. One is water. Your intake has got to be enough. You don't got to drink like a few gallons every day, but make sure, if you see a water bottle, you're not thinking that you're thirsty. You're just sipping away, not going ham, but making sure you are hydrated, because that is very important, especially when just being your own average bush throughout the day. That will help you gain muscle. But when you are dehydrated, which is kind of the benefit, when I get up at 4 a.m. and go lift, if I want to pose in the mirror, which, by the way, at Crunch, they didn't exactly take away the room that I would pose in, but they put like a cover on the lights. Those petty goobers. Yeah, me posing in there for like 2 minutes is hurting the bike class, I know. It's mainly like a room for like group classes and stuff, but I guess people were being disruptive. But I just like to go in there after my, workout, after my pump, see my progress. Like, that's kind of the point of bodybuilding, is to progress over time. You're gonna take that away from me? How dare you? This is what I'd be wearing to the dang gym. These cheap Under Armour sleeveless tanks. I didn't always have the confidence to wear a sleeveless shirt. That is what is great about bodybuilding or becoming fit, is you will have a lot more confidence in yourself. Displaying your physique, presenting your dang bushy voice, whatever it is, you will be a better best average bush. Do the acronym for me. So the second thing to gain muscle is you need energy. If you're not getting a lot of sleep at night, it is going to be very hard to push on that dang bench press for maximal growth, because to grow, we'll get that at the end, the last thing for muscle growth, and definitely the most important, so better know this. Try not to consume too many dang energy drinks. I would say no more than 1 per day, even though the FDA says 400 milligrams, which would be like 2 Ghost for me. And speaking of Ghost energy, I've been trying to taper down on my caffeine a little bit. I've been drinking the Bum energy drinks, which have about half the caffeine, 112 milligrams to be exact. And I take it first thing in the morning, that or my low-calorie coffee, which I have a short on. Go check that out to help give me energy. But I notice when I take caffeine like later in the day, it's really hard to sleep at night. Having motivation, of course, helps too. But for the average bush that just wants to get fit and healthy, not be a hopeful, natural, competitive bodybuilder like ye old bush, it's going to be hard to just grind off that motivation alone. You're going to need the right tools, whether it's enough sleep, the right amount of caffeine. Don't overdo it, because then you'll become dependent on caffeine. Like don't have an energy drink every single day. What makes me confused is when on Saturdays I see people at the scooters or the hyper line, and I don't know where you guys are at, all of you in the world. I will hunt you down and find you, make you my little victim boy. But I'm not sure why people are wanting coffee or energy drinks when they're not working. Like, you use your energy drinks either for your job or your workout. Don't sip on it just because. Like, what is the point? Because then when you actually need it, it is not going to be as effective. Brain, people. Number 3 is protein, and that can be either from whey isolate or, those big old dang tubs you can get at Walmart, pretty much anywhere. Yeah, protein is definitely normalized now more than ever. Like, it's honestly kind of annoying. I kind of cringe when I say the word protein because it really doesn't mean everything. It's more for the recovery aspect. It's not like if you up your intake, you're just gonna gain a lot of muscle. Really just helps you recover, and that's what I wish I would have knew as an athlete. But yeah, ever since quitting sports many moons ago, which I don't regret at all. Bodybuilding is definitely a lot better than relying on other people for your own success. It's more of a recovery method, kind of like creatine monohydrate, and that's like one of the most studied supplements out there. I would suggest doing that 5-gram scoop every day against like 20 bucks at Walmart for a 3-month tub this big. It is definitely worth your time because you're not going to get enough creatine from meat alone. And yeah, it's in like steak and stuff, but you're not going to get that 5 grams that you need. And really, yeah, with the creatine, it helps with recovery too. But like with your muscles, some of that is stored water, so it just goes to your muscles. It's awesome for presenting your physique. So yeah, along with whey, try to eat like lean meats. If you're vegan, there's like legumes, nuts, seeds. Just look around. I'm not exactly the Bushy dieter. I am trying to make, or I guess work on very slowly, a cookbook, but I'm more into the exercise and health portion, I guess you could say. The last thing, and I know it seems the most obvious, is number 4, the muscle stimulation, like actually lifting the weights. People think that if you just, hop on steroids, which by the way, if you do, yeah, it is very bad for your health. I know it's like the most obvious crap in the world. I don't really like to touch on that topic too much. Kid named that topic. We're not just magically going to gain muscle, and even if, you somehow gain some, you're still not going to look nearly as good as some naturals who have dedicated their dang lives to good, consistent training. In this bush, I think I'm on like 3.5 years of, I guess, bodybuilding specific training. Thought about stuff like running too, but I hate running. Like, you can just walk in an incline, bike. Those are a couple good methods of cardio. Yeah, check out my last video. I really touched on cardio, which is short for cardiovascular training. It is good for the heart. If not, yeah, one of the most important, if not the most important muscle. Very neglected for people that just lift the weights. It is good to do both. But yeah, obviously if you want to grow your shoulders, you gotta do some dang shoulder presses, lateral raises, work on the rear delts too with the flies, the bent over flies. I mentioned that muscle group because that's definitely the one I want to work the most, and I've upgraded, I guess updated, whatever. Just I've improved or increased the days of training of it to 2 instead of 1. Training my whole upper body twice per week. In those 4 days, I go shoulders, arms, chest, back, shoulders, arms, chest, back. And then just my leg day Saturday because I lift very early in the morning, so I'm not normally going to have as much energy. And on those leg days, I definitely need those extra carbs, extra fuel. Friday nights, I do like to have a nice dinner with my woman. And having a bunch of extra carbs one night is not going to make you fat. It is, when it stacks days upon days. Having all those carbohydrates will help your glycogen stores, help your muscles look bigger, give you more energy. That is a key too with training, is eating more calories, which is kind of counterintuitive if you want to lose weight at the same time. But naturally, when you start your dang fitness journey, start doing them curls for the girls, buys for the guys, whichever way you swing. Just keep in mind you'll definitely be hungrier, probably naturally eat a little bit more. I know my max weight was like 180 pounds about a year into lifting. Now I'm down to 163-ish, 164. But yeah, my definition's really coming along and I'm very happy with it. So I'm not going to compete all the way till dang next year. And one of those two competitions that I want to do next year happened a few days ago. I'm kind of scouting, my competition, the men's physique competition, because first place gets that pro card either at the Natural Iowa or the Midwest Muscle Fest, which I've done before, obviously. I was not placing inside that top 3, but I was really proud of my effort. Making that initial call out was definitely worth it to keep on going. But yeah, basically to summarize the video, so you need water, energy, protein, muscle, stimulus. That is how you're going to grow. What do you think I was going to say? Like some magical pill? It actually takes hard work and dedication, but that is why I love weight training as well, because you progress over time to be your best average bush. Anyways, guys, that's it for the dang video. Thanks for listening to the dang bush. Like usual, follow the YouTube, obviously subscribe below. TikTok, Instagram, road to, whatever, 69 million billion. Anyways, guys, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Be busy later.